You can paint this mason jar Valentine's Day art in minutes with our super easy technique. The supplies you'll need are a canvas, our mason jar printable on the countrysheetcottage.net, some paint in aqua, white, and pink, as well as some transfer paper, a Sharpie, a paintbrush, and some tape. So the first thing you're going to want to do is paint your canvas in a base color. Now I'm using an aqua or a light blue paint, but you can use any color paint that you would like here. So just be sure to paint the entire canvas all the way to the sides as well as the edges. Now you may be able to tell here that I'm using a flat canvas, but you can also use those that are mounted on wood and have wider sides. Just be sure to paint those sides with your base color coat of paint. Now I just did one coat of paint here, but you can absolutely do multiple coats as well. Just allow it to dry well in between coats. So give it one good coat or two, allow it to dry completely, and then you'll be ready to continue with your mason jar art. Now, you're going to need to get the printable for the template from the countrysheetcottage.net. So you're going to download that PDF and print it on just regular copy paper, and then you'll need some transfer paper. So once your canvas is dried, you'll take your transfer paper out of the package. The transfer paper is actually like carbon paper, but this is a white version. So you can use the white or the black, it doesn't matter. And you'll just cut it to roughly the size of your canvas with a pair of scissors. Now you may have used carbon paper in elementary school. So all you do is put it shiny side down on your surface, in this case our canvas, and then you put your template over the top. Then you can tape it in place if you would like, or you can just hold it with your hand, either way. And then you want to trace all the way around it with a pencil or pen, pressing fairly hard to transfer that line to your canvas. Now, if you're using a canvas that's stretched on a frame, you may have to put a book underneath it in order to press hard enough to get the lines to transfer. Then you're just going to trace each and every line on your printable template. So that means tracing all the way around that mason jar, tracing each of those hearts, and that way all of your lines transfer to your canvas. And then all it is like painting within the lines. So if you can color within the lines of a coloring book, you can definitely paint within the lines in this case to make your mason jar art. So when you lift your template and your tracing paper, you will see lines on your canvas. In this case, they're white, but you could also use black. Now, I want to trace the mason jar actually in black, and I'm actually using a Sharpie to do that. It's just somewhat easier for me. You could also use a paint pen. If you have a really steady hand, you could use a thin line paintbrush and some black paint. Whatever works for you. I just found the Sharpie really easy, really simple, and really quick way to get that mason jar on my canvas. So I just traced all my lines made by my transfer paper with my Sharpie. Then we're going to paint those cute hearts next. So you'll just need some pink and white paint to do that. So what we're going to do is mix those at various amounts of white and pink together to make our hearts various colors. Now, don't like the pink hearts, you can use another color. Don't like the black outline of the mason jar, use another color. This art is completely up to you. So I'm starting with hearts with the pink straight out of the bottle. So this is the color pink I chose to use. Again, you can choose whatever color you would like. And then I'm just filling in those hearts with my paintbrush and filling in the lines made by my transfer paper once again. So it's a super easy way to create art in any shape. So remember, we're using a mason jar template in this case, but you can use this same technique to make art in any shape and form, however you would like it. All you have to have is a printed template to go by. So if you find a free printable on the internet that you like, you can absolutely transfer it to canvas and paint it. So here I'm mixing the pink with the white. And again, I did that in a wide variety of shades for different shades of pink for my hearts. You can make all your hearts the same color. You could absolutely make them different colors. You could have some pink hearts, some purple hearts, some red hearts, and that type of thing if you wanted to do that. This is your art for your home, so you can absolutely make it any way that you like. Now, once you're done painting your hearts, you're just going to want to let this dry completely before hanging it in your home. You could also add a spray sealer over the top. I did not, but you could if you wanted some added additional protection, especially if you have little ones and we'll have it down low. That'll just protect it if someone grabs it so you can wipe away any mess. So just to set that aside, allow it to dry, and then you can put it in your home as your mason jar Valentine's art.